Hey Seb.
Good evening, dear MRS fans, and welcome to the second part of our drivers interview. Tonight with a few new or newer drivers, all of those guys from one country, that is Switzerland. And first of all, I want to say hello to a name that is already a little bit familiar to us. That is Mirco Caruso, the Rockstar. Good evening, Mr. Rockstar.
Good evening, Seb. Thanks for
Hello.
having me.
Yeah, very welcome, very welcome. Further, you have brought in two of your real life buddies. That is Mr. Kaan Tan, welcome,
Hi, Seb. How are you? All
and
good?
Mr. Riccy Quao. I hope that I pronounced your name correctly.
Yeah, don't worry, you did. All
Okay,
good.
that's cool.
Nice to be here.
That's cool. Yeah, thanks for being with us tonight. Thanks for being with us in this new season. We have had Mirco Caruso joining us midway through season one. Mirco, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was sometime around France. Was France your
Yeah,
first race? Yeah. Okay.
yes, was my first race with you.
You struggled a bit in the first race, as I remember, but in the end you had
Yeah,
quite a successful first season. What is
yeah,
your
it was.
what is
Sorry.
your what is your mind? How do you remember season one?
It was. Yeah, I mean, I had like Formula One 2018 for a short time because
Mm-hmm.
I never was big into this sport. And yeah, so I just bought it last year, and I was sick of the lobbies that is always struggling.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and then I met you, and you invited me to be as a reserve driver in France. And I was like, I never have had a race on this circuit, so I was like 1 hour before the race, I had to practice a little bit. And then it came the rain during the race, and this was like crucial for me. And I spin, and I had to go to the pit and everything. And it was really a crazy race. First race, I was also a little bit nervous, to not
Mm-hmm.
destroy someone's race. And yeah, but then I practiced more and more and more, and I think it was quite a good season. I'm still waiting for my victory because I think the best place I did was P3 or P2.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, of course, I was a little bit disappointed of my last race in Australia where I could win. I
Oh
had
yeah.
like
Mm-hmm.
it started to rain. I had like 5 seconds advantage, and then I made a mistake because I pushed too much 3 laps before the ending, and this was really frustrating for me. But
Mm-hmm.
it was like, okay, I'm not in the game for the championship because I started in the middle of the season, so it was more like a preparation season for me, and now I try my best
Mm-hmm.
to win this season.
I have just depicted the car you were sitting in, the Williams. And as you already spoke about it, let's have a look. Your new car, I still need to look it up on the sheet. Where is he? In a
Mercedes.
Mercedes. Mercedes,
Yeah.
of course. So let's get in the Mercedes for a moment. I was
Returning to Formula One
always
in 2000.
comparing you with Jarne van der Bril. You were very close to each other. What do you think for this year? Do you chase the championship maybe in this year as you are with us from the start?
I hope so. I mean, I
Mm-hmm.
had, I would say, quite a good start last week in Hungary with a fifth place.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think the me and Jarne, we are. I think I would say we race on the same level. We also had a nice battle in Monaco last season,
Mm-hmm.
where he was first and I was second. And yeah, I hope so. I can get some points also for tonight in Hanoi, because yeah, it's a really difficult circuit for me. But I will try my best, and I hope. I hope for me the goal in first. My first goal is to have a win this season, and
Mm-hmm.
if I can get more, is better. But I still wait for my first win. This is my main goal, I would
Mm-hmm.
say.
Okay. Okay. So we will come back to that later. For the moment, let's get depicted the Renault car of Riccy Quao.
Yes,
So you
sir.
are real life friends with Mirco Caruso, and that was the way how you found your way to us. Um, Tell us a little bit about you. Where did you race before? What were your biggest success maybe in the game?
Well, you couldn't call it successes. It's just like a fun thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, when I got to know Kaan like 2 decades ago. We just raced as kids for fun with the controller, and then I think 2 years ago, we just felt like, hey, let's buy the game and try out how it is nowadays. And yeah, we got pretty much into it and loved the competition. And I think 1 year later, we decided ourselves to buy the sim rig. And it's crazy how much you can enjoy it to play the game with a sim.
If you say if you say two decades, what was your first Formula 1 game?
Oh, now I have to ask Kaan.
Yeah, that was around 2002, I think.
Okay.
I think so. That was still when Schumacher and Häkkinen was driving, and yeah.
But correct me if I'm wrong. If I remember right, you didn't race in any league before. It was me to introduce you in this, right?
Yes, you're right. This is something new for us, and we're really excited. We feel the fire inside the group, like everybody's keen and a big racing fan, and the vibe is just really nice, and we're enjoying.
Same question goes out to Kaan Tan about your experiences, your achievements, if you could say so.
Okay, yeah, nothing achieved yet, but my first pole in Hungary, I was really happy about this result, but yeah, a shame what happened in the race then. But my achievements, what should I say? I just drove this online lobbies till Mirco told me, please join this league, and it's something different. It's more fun to race each other than in the lobbies, because if you take over someone and they get mad and they drive into you, and it's like shitting your race up. Sorry for the wording.
It's so more like GTA sometimes.
Yeah, right. You're right. So, yeah, I'm happy to be here, and the season, tonight I'm really excited.
Okay, thanks thus far. A few guys of you already talked about it. So we have seen one race already, one from 22. That was our season opener in Budapest, Hungary. So your three guys, Mirco told us already he finished 5th. Mirco, how pleased were you with this result?
I was quite happy because I had a little spin, and I didn't have a good qualifying, I would say. I mean, I think I started 4th, but I normally can do better, or I did better practicing. But at the end, I would say for me it was a good league start, because the 5th place gives you some points, and it was also happy to me for me to see that people that for me are really fast since the beginning I'm in, that I see that I can hold their pace, and this gives me like a good feeling, and like to practice more, and I can be competitive to them.
Same question goes out to Ricky.
Yeah, well, my last race was not quite peaceful. Like, I was a bit unlucky in qualifying. 2 times there was an accident and I almost drove into it. So I couldn't get the best time out of the tires. And in the race, I was unlucky to drive exactly into an accident on the straight, the finish straight. And yeah, all the practice for just 5 laps, I wasn't lucky that night. But I hope I can get some better results today.
And same question goes out to Kaan, but one thing I can tell you already by now, you were the pole setter for not the end, but the vast majority of the time in the qualifying. And I can tell you, all those British guys from the MRC really, popped their eyes out as they saw you being faster than the pole king, Peter Simpson. What was your impression? What's your memory of the first race? Kaan, are you still with us?
Oh, sorry. Did you hear me? Do you hear me now?
No, yes,
No,
now
it's
we
better.
hear.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was very happy with the result. It was a mega lap, and luckily I got a little bit of the slipstream of, I don't know, it was a racing point, and I was really happy with the result. So big emotions. I never thought that I'm gonna take pole there. So yeah, I was really happy about the result, but. Yeah, and then it was a shame that the lobby crashed and I forgot to load my setup in the second race then. So yeah, I was unlucky, but a little bit with the safety car and all what happened. I was really happy with the third place, and yeah, so I'm looking forward for tonight to bring some points home.
Yeah, as you speak already by tonight, let's stay with you for the moment. What do you think? What do you expect from our second race here in Hanoi tonight?
Yeah, it's a tricky part, I have to say, tricky track. So a lot of walls, so no mistakes allowed there. So I think there will be some safety cars, so you have to be strategy, you have to play clever then. So yeah, I'm really excited and hope I can bring some points home.
And for the rest of the season, what's your goal?
Yeah, I think everybody's goal is to win the championship, so I think I want to achieve this. I hope, yeah, that in the last races I can bring some good points home, because all the tracks now in the season are really difficult for myself, and yeah, I'm looking forward.
Okay, so the Walsh brothers and Simo brace for impact. Same question about tonight and the rest of the season for you, Mr. Quao.
Well, like, I think I speak for a lot of people when I say Hanoi is not the coolest track on the calendar. I really had to practice it. I almost didn't drive on it in the past, so I really had to keep up with a good time and practice a lot. And yeah, tonight I want to show off, and I hope I can bring some points home and have a better start than last week. But I got myself into I forgot
Qualifying ban. Qualifying
yeah,
ban.
thanks.
Yes.
I took the wrong tires the last time. I forgot it because the party was frozen, and then we had to restart it. And yeah, I think I'm not the only one, but I'm keen to drive from the back to the front and show what I got.
And the rest of the season for the upcoming 20 races after Hanoi?
Well, I mean, I can battle with Kaan, and Kaan is a quick driver, so I know where my pace is, and I know that I can be in the front this season. I hope so, and I will give my best in the next few races.
Okay, and same question. Yeah, we had it already for you, Mirco Caruso. I asked you in the very early beginning of your hopes for the new season. So one last question for all of you guys, and we start with you, Mirco Caruso. Do you know? Do you like the new team you are in? The car you drive, the livery of the car, your teammate, the sound of the car, all that stuff. Do you all guys like where you are in, Mirco?
For me, it's nice. I mean, you all know what Mercedes does in the real life Formula One, so it's like, I would say, an honor to be in this car. To be honest, it's not my favorite sound car. I prefer more the Renault sound. This is my I don't know why, but this is my favorite sounds, or the Red Bull. So I think this one is the one that I don't like. If I should if I should make how do we say, what I like and what I didn't like, I like more the Renault than this. And yeah, about the livery and this kind of stuff, I would say it's nice. It's black, and yeah, I hope I can bring it to the front, and it sets me not. I would say. I mean, yeah, real life is real life and game is game, but it even makes me a little bit of pressure. Like I want to be also in a good positions with this Mercedes, and I hope that my teammate Pricey, yeah, I think we didn't talk much at the moment together, but I hope that that we both together as a team can get some points in the season, and yeah, let's see what happens.
You're the only one of the newer Swiss guys who knows the teammate already. So, what do you think? What's your feeling towards Ryan, or isn't there any?
It isn't any, because in the last season he was my concurrent, and so now I still have to get a little bit more feeling how he drives and what positions and what pace he has. So I think it's too early to tell you more about him, but yeah, I will try to have a chat with him, and let's see what we can do tonight.
Okay. So, thank you. Same question goes out for Ricky. How do you like to sit in a Renault?
Well, for me, I first had to laugh a bit because last season the first driver of Renault was Daniel Ricciardo.
Yeah.
And my real full name is Ricardo, so that's quite a funny circumstance.
Rick and Rick.
And yeah, exactly, you say it. But I think I got a lot of sympathy for the team, as they really had a good season last year. I think there were some cool battles, and I'm really happy about the seat and the livery. I mean, everything with black in combination with black looks cool.
Okay.
So
well,
I'm happy with where I am.
You don't know him very well, but you are aware, I think, that you sit in the same team, in the same car as the reigning champion. Is that good or bad for you? I
think there will be a cool rivalry between us. And I can't say too much from this point because I really don't know him. I just saw him winning last week. And yeah, I hope I can be on the same pace as him. And yeah, I want to fight against him and have a cool time.
Well, I got to correct myself, of course, because Simo wasn't the champion. Simo would have been the champion if the last race ended 7 laps earlier. Simo is the wise champion, of course, but he was able to take it. Yep. Yeah. But okay, thanks. And we will have an eye on this couple, on this probably very fast couple sitting in the Renault for our season. Thank you very much. Just one man left. The last man around us here sitting in the Williams, Mr. Kaan Tan. What do you think about your team?
So yeah, I'm a after seat of George Russell, and I'm a big fan of his driving at the moment. Happy to have his seat, actually. Also, I'm really happy to be the last one in the box. So I have a free road to go then, so no one holds me. And I'm really familiar with the Mercedes sound because I love the sound in the game. I don't know why. It's perfect for me. So happy to sit in a William, and yeah, it will be hard to fight to Renault and all the others. I think it will be a nice fight for the constructors too.
Oh yes, you're sitting in the reigning Constructor Championship team, so that could be a little bit of pressure for you and Blake, your teammate Blake. Do you know him already? Did you have a chat yet?
No, we just had a chat in our Discord group. We wrote sometimes some funny stuff. So he's a cool guy. I'm happy to have him in the team. So yeah, hopefully we get some points tonight together.
Okie dokie. So, well, for the moment, thanks for all of you guys to be with me here tonight. And yeah, I wish all of us, of course, very lucky and successful event in Hanoi. The race stream will start in approximately half an hour, so last few moments to get some stuff sorted out, to get some setup going. And from my side, thank you very much. All of you have a moment to speak your own impressions, your own words, if you want, in your native language that we share, by the way. So, in case any one of you is still wanting to put something in, here we go.
Hauptschweiz.
Hauptschweiz.
Well, I think everything is set. Let's go.
Alrighty. Well then, thanks and see you in a bit, and Hauptschweiz.
Thanks to you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Ciao.
Bye.
See you.